guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy
pulls it in on the right. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy?
To the air, it's Milroe. Gets it to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big play to start the drive, a little tougher sense. Now a crucial third down on this drive. They're trying to get to it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job on the defense. Get the sack, get the fumble.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Pressure coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Rifles it down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football ball. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Still running at the 40. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And now on 1st down after converting with the run. Use the play fake, now to throw. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Hoosiers have this offense rolling. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Getting some heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt.
He'll take the deep shot. And the DB right with him to knock it away. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And that pass intercepted. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Hoosiers! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Alabama offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
This defense is making life hard on the quarterback early in the game. We're only in the 1st quarter. They've already got a pick, and that time they swat another one away, man. They are breaking on the ball.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. A designed run for the quarterback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And now we turn to the theater of the absurd portion of the game. Why is the field goal unit out there? As to be expected, nowhere close to being good from that distance. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Hey, college football's fun, right? You know, records are made to be broken. 70-plus, not likely, but you know what? A for effort.
Running to the left. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Williams. 7. Play in prime position for a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Out of the shotgun on third down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just...
They put on the heat and they blocked it. He's got the ball. That one's live. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown time. The AT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And we're all square as he set to kick it away. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Second down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Jackson will throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Quarterback keeps him. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it, try to get his offense some positive yards.
They'll throw on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
I mean, I've heard of having confidence in your kicker, but really? There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from 1,000,000 yards away. You're not going to make it, and he didn't. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on second down for this offense. Jackson gonna throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Might want to muster up that protection. They had one blocked earlier. He gets a hand on it. Tide offense rolls onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards, ended up for a first down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back goes in motion. The give out of the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down.
Going downfield for the big play. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down.
Love the play call here by the offensive coordinator. You can snip it. You can smell in the air. Blood in the water. Now we're taking a shot. You've got the athletes to go execute. Just dial it up.
And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half. Got the lead and going for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Jackson will throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is four-down territory.
Encroachment, defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Offense getting set for first down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stem, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So here comes the field goal unit again, and this phase of the game has been an absolute disaster. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the second quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes that Alabama offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it on the left. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Trying to make magic with his feet. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he finally went down. You can't expect to be protected for that long. Just tremendous coverage by the defense. Let's go. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
So here comes the field goal unit again, and we know how that's gone today. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
This has been an absolute nightmare from a special team standpoint. That is now their 4th missed field goal. They have literally left 12 points on the board. This head coach can't believe what's going on right now. If they lose this game, this is what they're going to point to.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Quick strike complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they got him for the sack. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for a block. It's Adams. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be going deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Reels it in down the left side. Afterburner's coming. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
There's a lot of strategies to win football games, and there are very intelligent coaches in the game to go. I've never seen a field goal attempt on first down. That was a play I am never going to forget, although I wish I could.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Jackson gonna throw it, trying to get to it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision. Backwards and take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Here comes that Alabama offense. To the air on first down. Has to let this one go off his back foot. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Well, no surprise to see the special teams, but you thought it might be the punter. Instead, here comes the field goal kicker. Oh, the attempt is no good. And guys, they miss a chance to stretch the lead. It's still sitting on a 2. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up the safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oak. Defense has to stay out of that neutral zone. It's 2nd and 5. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Deep throw off his back foot. And he's got it inside the 20. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive results in a field goal. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After the first down completion, it's second and short. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. They're bringing heat. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line.
Nothing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Comes out throwing on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On second down, just keeps firing. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He's going to pass on second down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys won it at halftime. You riled yourselves up. You told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Defense gave them a free one on that one. It's now 2nd and 5. Jackson will throw. Coming after him. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. And the big game, and they've got it on the 46. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Right? Like, they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Absolute shank. Missed it. Still leading by 2 after the miss. The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. Pressure coming. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them. You want to talk about hearts in throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Jackson going to throw it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll bring it back. It's Adams. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pulls it in on the left. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field. You get it to him, you know it could be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned, you know they can run right by you and hit those home runs, and so far, he's making some big plays in this ballgame.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on.
Oh, he's looking to throw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This offense has a second down play. The give on the inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Going for the big play. Makes the catch on the left. Hit the afterburners, kid. At the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama!
There's usually 2 different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He's going to pass. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. A full dive to haul that one in.
Wow, that is a sensational catch. And I tell you, you make catches like that deep down the field for your quarterback, he is going to go back to you again and again and again. That was a highlight play.
Field goal is good. And that lead grows even bigger. They just put a field goal on the board, and now they'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Using the quick game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on second down. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Jackson will throw. Got it set up on the outside. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. It's reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Snowed under by the defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. He'll throw on 3rd down. Getting some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the field goal unit is going to give it another try. The old college try. Just keep kicking. Surely one will go in. Splits the uprights. It's good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. They got him in the end zone for a safety. Just an inexplicable lapse of judgment. His own end zone.
And sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. A 3rd and long coming up here.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. The penalty gets back a few, but it's still 3rd and 8. Jackson gonna throw it. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return, it's Adams. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. This should be the last play of the quarter. Going up top on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. Still on his feet at the 45. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Looking to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's just a play that you have got to make if you're going to win this game. You're not going to get a lot of chances like that. You might not get another receiver that open for the rest of the season.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Got a man, it's Haynes. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And he missed it. No good. Could have stretched the lead out there, but guys, it's still sitting at 9. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tony.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is snowed under. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this defense is taking up residence in the backfield, and the crowd loves it. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And he falls on top of his own fumble.
That's got to be a big-time break, because when you're a punt returner and you got all those guys flying down there and all those hands and all that speed on the field, it's hard to get back on the football. Nice job fumbling it. Not really, obviously, but a nice job recovering it.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. It's a draw. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
And that's what defense is all about, understanding the situation. It's 3rd and long. I'm going to drop back. I'm going to make him throw that ball underneath to the running back and then do my job. Go corral, tackle him, and force the 4th down.
They're bringing heat. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, talk about playing complementary football. You get the sudden change, you get the turnover, and now you turn it into points immediately. Nice job by the defense forcing it, the offense taking advantage and putting points on the board.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to...
Setting up the screen, and it's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw. Coming after it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding the pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabs it inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And on 1st down, they're running out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Not a chance. Missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Got room on the return. Great job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack. And the Hoosiers headed quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Cherry. They're trying to get to it. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
He'll take any help you can get with that penalty yardage, but it's still 3rd and long. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
No good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Cherry. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, it's Adams. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And the route is on.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Trying to run it in. And they're able to make the tackle.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Cherry. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting...
Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Fourth and a long way to go, but the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Here comes the offense on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Unleashes one deep. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. What a disappointment. No good. And guys, this will stay a 24-point game. First play. The 38. He'll start this drive firing. He's taking a deep shot. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He'll come out throwing on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams, and they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been... Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, the Magic City today at Protective Stadium as a couple of teams look to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. So Alabama's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get it.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody, you know what's coming, get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Reads it, fires complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. To the air, it's Milroe. Feeling some heat. Quickly complete. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown Tide.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. post, ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch, called for and made. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Got it behind the line. It's Martinez. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. They got it to him out in the flat, but a short tackle and the big stop there for this defense.
Man, those aren't easy tackles.
He lets it fly. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. They needed a bunch on fourth down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like fourth and long. No big deal.
Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After the incompletion, let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. They're going to throw it again. Pocket starts to collapse. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody... man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it. Gets the interception. QB there.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had, plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, Watch what you need to improve on and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.